next on Piece of Cake.
We have Satchmo Summerfest, which celebrates Louis Armstrong. We're going to make the head out of Rice Krispies, cover it in white fondant.
This is due Friday.
Yeah, this is due this evening.
We'll just do a 3D head and we'll just paint right on it.
This doesn't work!
This is going to be Plan B, because Plan A is an embarrassment.
Dave waits to the last minute to plan stuff. Why wasn't it done yesterday?
Do you want to wear this or no? Man, this cake just will not catch a break. Satchmo Fest is a celebration of Louis Armstrong. All weekend long, nothing but jazz, lots of Louis Armstrong music, and they have this really cool logo, and they want the logo done into a cake. We're gonna build up the bottom half of the body out of cake and kind of taper it up and cut in some angles. This is their logo, so they want it to look exactly like the logo. And then once we have that together, we're gonna make the head out of Rice Krispies, cover it in white fondant, and Lauren's gonna paint in all the different blacks and grays to give it the actual look of their logo. Do they have that text?
They might, something similar.
Because I thought we could cut that out of yellow, and once I put the black fondant, this will be the body.
As with most of Dave's projects, I knew going into that Satchmo cake that it would eventually become my project. So I kind of had an idea in the back of my head.
Right now, I am just trying to get all the little things out the way so I can help Dave with Satchmo Fest. That's for tomorrow.
We got to have it ready for tomorrow afternoon because Louis Armstrong's birthday is tomorrow, so we got to get moving on it.
This is just a little quick cake a guy came in and ordered yesterday for his wife's birthday. So this won't take me long. I can sneak this one in before Dave starts calling at me.
Dave has another specialty cake this week. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I know we met with Lauren this morning to talk about their plan. Whenever we have a project like this, it's the entire staff's job to make sure Dave gets it right.
Just gonna figure out how I'm gonna approach that with painting the whole head of Louis and just trying to get it right.
That'll be tall enough. I was contemplating going another layer higher, but that should be tall enough.
Did you get my Flugelhof containers for me yet?
No, you said
Do I have to ask Ryan for everything?
Miss Ella has a tendency when she forgets to tell us things about, oh, I forgot I ran out of this or I forgot I ran out of that. No, she'll try and blame me.
That's ridiculous. That's not funny.
Yeah, it's all Ryan needs. What, Miss Ella asked you to do something, you didn't do it?
Thank you, Ryan.
You deserve respect and you shouldn't have to wait. Actually, where do you want me to put this?
Right over here. Thank you, Ryan.
It looks just like him? Everybody's a cake critic today.
Is this a skateboard ramp?
Yep, it's exactly right.
What is this?
It's their logo.
I know, but what are you trying to do?
This is the bottom half.
I wasn't gonna push the issue with Satchmo. The bottom design and how Dave shaped it looked great. I was highly concerned about Satchmo's face.
My dad bought this new drapery steamer, and what it does is, you know, when you roll the fondant out, it gets the cornstarch and stuff all over it. When you steam the stuff off, the fondant still has a little bit of luster to it, and it worked out pretty good. Appears as though it worked, so guess now we'll just let it sit and start working on the head. That's the first time I played with it. I mean, he got it, so I figure we got to use it.
Yeah, that's good.
I figure what we'll do is run like 3 dowel rods all the way through to the bottom board, and that way there's nowhere for it to go. I got the white chocolate machine on, so as soon as the head's molded, we'll hit it with the white chocolate, and then it's your baby. Done. A lot of the younger kids that work here, they're like, what is Satchmo? And I said, are you kidding me? You've never heard of Satchmo? Well, do you know who Satchmo is?
No, not really.
It's Louis Armstrong.
Oh, I know who Louis Armstrong is.
They got no culture.
So you're making Satchmo?
I'm making that exact logo.
That's gonna be hard, Dave.
In theory.
Good luck.
they were coming up asking me just silly questions.
She is having her wedding at the New Orleans Art Museum. And I told her the first time she came in, her latest delivery was 3 o'clock.
Our last delivery time is 3 o'clock.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Do you not see I'm trying to work on this cake? Self-explanatory questions that they should be able to answer themselves. But they see I'm busy and they want to come aggravate me. You got the laugh line here. You got a laugh line there coming up to his cheek. I think I need a little more cheek right here.
Yeah. Yep.
And a little more right here coming off of this.
Going into it, I was pretty confident that I could make it work fairly easily.
Yeah, I think you just need little like cheek pockets. Just keep it on time with everything, so hopefully I won't get this last minute. So I think we're actually prepared for this one.
It's the beauty of Rice Krispies. For sculpting, you can just add a little bit in and build it up and it's there. Could have been a plastic surgeon. I need to take some of this out for the chin. The Satchmo cake, in my mind, was going to be easy. It's a body, torsos, whatever. That we can do it. That's easy. The head should have been easy too.
Sculpt the back of the head, or what are you doing?
Now this is art. We're leaving the back flat.
Why? Are you really?
Yeah, really.
Not knowing where Satchmo was going to be or positioned at the function, you wouldn't just have a blank flat back. That's why I was kind of pushing that it'd be more three-dimensional.
Next on piece of cake.
I felt extremely bad for Lauren.
It doesn't match.
The Satchmo cake, in my mind, was going to be easy. It's a body, torsos, whatever. That we can do it. That's easy. The head should have been easy too. I brought Lauren in. She's the one that's going to be painting the head. So I needed her input to know how she wants it. Can this work? Is this going to work?
I like what you've done here.
I added forehead coming
Yeah.
back. Not ruining my cake. Spell it right now.
With the letters, all I did, a little bit of water, sticks fondant onto fondant. So it's fairly easy just to glue it right together.
It's starting to look like something. Well, not really, but sort of.
No, really, that looks good. Paint the face. Humidity and Rice Krispie treats don't get along. So I was melting the white chocolate and painting it over the face to form a shell. And it'll hold all the Rice Krispies together, and then we can put the fondant on top of that. Try and put some wooden dowel rods in them now. This was a big head, it was heavy. So I put 4 wooden dowel rods all the way into the board, put 4 dowel rods up into the head, and made a fondant base to hold it. The head's been sculpted. Inside the sculpture itself, I have a piece of cardboard that's gonna stop when it hits this. So that'll give the head extra support so it won't look to fall back or forth. If the head wasn't pegged right and it falls off, it takes stuff. Once I put the head on there, it's not gonna move. Hey, when you got it, you got it. Who needs a plan? All right, until tomorrow. He's gotta dry. The logo itself was black, white, and 2 different shades of gray. So black food coloring, no problem. The fondant, that's your white. The gray is where we ran into some trouble. Hey, you volunteered. You said,
I don't think I
I'll
volunteered.
paint Satchmo, it's no problem.
I didn't even really think about having to need gray food coloring for this project. And then I realized how bad that white food coloring crackles whenever you do anything with it. And really all I could get from King Dave was just put some water in it.
We'll get a color right.
I think this white's gonna crumble.
Yeah, I quickly realized this was going to be a tough project.
Pulling out all the stops for Satchmo. It's his birthday today. We got to make sure it looks good. Yeah, that's like brown.
Oh no, this comes out too dark. Basically, the white food coloring, just no matter what you do to it, it almost does like a crackle effect. It dries up. And so for me to get that gray, I need a lot of white. And in turn, it's gonna just kind of separate from itself. I don't know how.
Well, this has a lot of vodka in it.
That works, huh?
It doesn't appear to be separating. We use the vodka with the food coloring because it thins out the food color gel itself. And then once you paint it on something, it evaporates and it just leaves the food color. So nobody's gonna get drunk eating the cake.
That's what I might do. Blow this guy up. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
I figured we kept beating around the bush. Let's just take the actual image and put it on the actual cake and match it up perfectly instead of guessing over and over with time running out very quickly.
This doesn't work! It doesn't match!
I felt extremely bad for Lauren. One of Dave's great lines was, it takes a village. This cake took a village, and his village was Lauren.
And then this eye moves right there onto the cheekbone, and then his mouth moves in there. That's it. It's ready to go.
Next on Piece of Cake.
Came out looking great if you took a couple shots of tequila, stood about 20 yards away, squinted really good.
Who needs a plan?
I felt extremely bad for Lauren.
This doesn't work!
One of Dave's great lines was, it takes a village. This cake took a village, and it was due to the fact that Dave didn't plan ahead.
That's it. It's ready to go.
What if you just put this up?
Just like that?
Stick it right on.
The head wasn't carved out how it really should have been to match this image. You would have had to have made it perfect for this perfect computer image to fit right onto it. And Dave originally didn't do that. He just kind of went to town and made this face. It didn't match the image.
Let's see.
It's gonna take a little
Tweaking.
bit of work.
It's either Louis Armstrong or the Joker from Batman. When Lauren first started painting the cake, he kind of had this Joker-esque look about it. But again, I was going back to Lauren said, I got it. I can handle this, no problem. So I was kind of teasing around with her a little bit.
This is due Friday.
Nah, this is due this evening.
Just something like that, especially something he really hasn't done before as far as a sculpting of a face. I had a vision of a problem, and I was right.
We'll be fine.
It ended up looking like some kind of scary depression clown. I don't know, with it just didn't look right.
So we're gonna go with what we call Plan B. With cakes like this, you always have to have Plan B. This is gonna be Plan B, because Plan A is an embarrassment. So we're not gonna deliver this.
Came out looking great if you took a couple shots of tequila, stood about 20 yards away, squinted really good. It looked just like it.
But it just looked like he had, I don't know, like he was an elephant man. So to me, it looked off.
Well, Christiana called herself in to help. She came over and obviously saw we were in a bind. I mean, we had a very short period of time, and I wasn't going to turn down any help. This fondant's not going to dry in the next hour.
Okay. Last minute. He always waits till the last minute. Why wasn't this done yesterday?
Do you want to wear Satchmo's face?
I'm asking
All right,
you, why
well,
wasn't it done yesterday?
do you want to wear this or no?
Dave don't like any criticism whatsoever.
All right, just shut up and help me finish the cake.
I used so many Rice Krispie treats in this project, I could have been the fourth elf of snap, crackle, pop, and pissed.
We'll just do a 3D head and we'll just paint right on it. Won't be hard to do. Lauren, you got that right. Come on over.
How's Plan B going?
I mean, it looks more like him. You can at least say that.
Well, I felt extremely bad for Lauren, because Lauren saved the day.
Dave has a college degree in business, not in art.
Dave does not have a college degree in business. Dave has a college degree in sociology.
Oh, okay.
I have the college degree in business.
Oh, it's you with the business, him with the social.
Yeah. If Dave has a degree in business, then Christiana has a full-blown degree in time management.
But what it has to do with fondant and art?
It has nothing to do with it.
Styrofoam was the way to go at the last minute because it's already firm, it's already ready to go. All you can do is place the fondant on, do your little painting, do it on foam.
No, I want it edible.
You want it edible.
This project for me, I really wanted it, the whole thing. I wanted people to see Satchmo and be able to eat him too. Have your cake and eat it too.
At this late stage in the game, why don't we just put it out of styrofoam?
That's too easy.
should I punch you? Lauren, would you like to punch Dave in his face?
You know, when he was little, I used to hold him down and give him tickle torture. I think he's still small enough I could do that.
Try and give me tickle torture, I dare you.
It was like an hour before the cake needed to be delivered. There was no freaking way that the Rice Krispies were going to set up or the white chocolate was going to set up. So I just resigned myself to the fact, so you know what? Cut out the styrofoam. We're going to cut it out 2D. Let's hurry up. Let's get it finished because I got to go.
Dave, what did you say we're doing it out of now?
I'm going to have to do it out of styrofoam. It's going to split.
It's been said that I'm a little man with a big mouth. Well, this little man with this big mouth was right again.
We have 45 minutes before we have to leave.
Okay, well let's get moving on this, but let's not place the blame on anybody but ourselves.
Right.
Let's not put it
It's
on.
my fault. It's Lauren's fault. It's Christiana's fault. It's all of our fault.
It's y'all's fault for not listening to me as usual.
Hit it with buttercream. Just hit it with buttercream.
Whole thing, drop it on to a really, really thin layer of fondant and wrap it.
Christiana was icing the head, you know, the styrofoam. You just need a little thin coat of buttercream on there. I mean, she was pounding it on. You realize how heavy the face of that's going to be? If you could put another layer of fondant on top of it.
It's gonna be thin. We're gonna wrap the whole thing. You gotta wrap the back.
We got to leave here at 3 o'clock.
I'm trying to scan the picture to make it fit on the foam so she can at least paint on top of the picture. Because right now, Dave waiting until the last minute, we don't have no time.
This cake frazzled my ass.
Next on piece of cake. This cake would never end.
It was like an hour before the cake needed to be delivered. There was no freaking way that the Rice Krispies were going to set up or the white chocolate was going to set up. So I just resigned myself to the fact, so you know what? Cut out the styrofoam. We're going to cut it out 2D. Let's hurry up. Let's get it finished because I got to go. I mean, what they really want is the logo. They want it to look exactly like that. And if we pull the texture off and we go flat, we can make it look exactly like that.
We were like, okay, we got to do this the short way. So we decided to use the foam, use a scan sheet, and then paint over it to make it exactly look like Satchmo.
I was just tired of trying to polish a turd.
I'm trying to scan the picture to make it fit on the foam so she can at least paint on top of the picture. Because right now, Dave waiting until the last minute, we don't have no time.
It was just getting closer and closer to the deadline where it literally had to be on a table at a party within hours.
At the 11th hour, we still weren't finished. Hello, darling.
Yay!
Christiana finally got it right.
All right, I got 3 minutes to paint it.
You finally got it right, Christiana.
You are smart.
Third time's a charm, right?
Let's take a view at that ugly face you made compared.
No, my face was beautiful till Lauren painted it. We have a wedding at 4 o'clock today that's in the French Quarter, not far from where Satchmo has to go. So we were going to run those at the same time, but this is taking a little bit longer. I'm going to hurry up and go run the wedding cake while Lauren puts the finishing touches on this. I think Lauren, when she was painting the black on the outside, she painted a lot of black on the outside. And right under his chin, I guess all the black just kind of went down his head to one spot, and it was drip, drip, drip. I was trying to get it with my finger. You have to cut his neck out.
That's fine.
This was actually your mistake, Lauren. Little Miss Heavy-handed on the black food coloring.
Maybe if Dave would have done it sooner, you know, done it right the first time with me not under the gun, it wouldn't have dripped and he wouldn't have had that problem.
Happy birthday, Satchmo. You finally made it. Well, you haven't made it yet. You finally finished.
Every now and then you just gotta get your frustrations out.
Take it out.
That train wreck of a face was done and gone and I didn't have to worry about it anymore.
We're driving down to deliver Louis, and I look back to check on make sure the head's still standing up straight, and it's dripping again. Let Lauren know to cut out another piece of white.
Dave bringing the cake back, it figures this cake would never end, and now it comes back in the door again.
Man, this cake just will not catch a break. My big fingers can't get in there. Thank you, sir. All right, appreciate it. The Satchmo Summerfest committee loved it, and in fact, we delivered it to them on Thursday, and they moved it around the city to all the different events until Sunday. They have a big tribute concert at the end of the festival. They sent over some pictures, and Kermit Ruffins is there. He's like smiling with Satchmo.
The cake came out awesome. I might just skip over the jazz playlist for a couple weeks.
Trial and error paid off on this one. Lots of error.